Few news outlets in America today can conflate two innocent stories into one and make President Trump look bad. Nobody does it better than CNN. And in this episode, we're going to take a look at something that came up with Chris Cuomo yesterday, the master spinmeister, interviewing Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum. And they're finishing up a conversation here about the hurricane that took place in 2016, and Gillum patting himself on the back for getting the place back online so quickly, and on how something unrelated Donald Trump said yesterday gets woven into the argument as a criticism of the mayor for his Tallahassee response and so forth. It's just it's an absolutely astounding exchange, and I hope you can follow this. Okay, watch this.
And then we obviously worked as a community over the remaining days to get people back connected. I think what President Trump did last night by attacking me, attacking my city, I don't think we've ever seen a sitting president go after a sitting mayor in a community that is preparing itself for a near Category 4 hurricane to attack it. Listen, we don't need partisanship. We need a president. We need a partner. We need someone who is going to come to our aid when we need it, not throw cheap political shots.
Well, Mr. Mayor, for those who didn't hear it, here it is.
And now what you're going to listen to is a response that Donald Trump made yesterday that was completely unrelated to the hurricane. He was asked about the gubernatorial race in Florida, and Trump obviously is not supporting Gillum, who is a Democrat mayor of Tallahassee, and he was responding only to that. The question didn't have one word of it in it mentioning anything about a hurricane. But watch what Trump says, and then watch how they respond to it.
If you look at Ron DeSantis, he's doing fantastically well. I backed him from the beginning. He's great. He's doing a fantastic job. He'll be a great governor. His opponent runs a place that has a lot of problems, and I know it very well, but it's got a lot of problems, tremendous corruption, tremendous crime. This is not what you want to run Florida. His opponent is, I think, a horrible choice.
Right. And what President Trump was referring to as far as horrible crime goes is that Mayor Gillum came into office in 2014, and starting in 2014, the crime rate started to spike and went up and up and up. At the end, it was up to about 20-30% over where it had been previously. This year and last year, it had come down just slightly, but still, it was very high. Tallahassee has a big crime problem. The corruption he was talking about was that this mayor, Andrew Gillum, is under investigation for the FBI over a corruption scandal involving his close friend and former campaign manager, who's been investigated by the FBI for real estate scandals. And a few months ago, the FBI subpoenaed all of City Hall records going back 5 years. This Andrew Gillum may get elected, and he also may end up in jail.
So is this a reflection of just our new normal? Nothing is sacred. Nothing is above politics. Nothing is apolitical. It's all go all the time.
Well, I find it unfortunate. I find it most unfortunate, obviously, because of the timing, and secondly, because of
the timing is that there's an election in about 3.5 weeks, and this guy is campaigning like crazy, and he's freaking out a little bit because the hurricane might disrupt his campaign. He's not going to become governor, I don't think. I can't imagine it. But that's what all of this bitching and complaining is about. And they're trying to conflate an honest answer based on the political race in Florida over to tying it to the oncoming hurricane, as though Trump is somehow criticizing Gillum on his hurricane response. It makes no sense at all, but never let a good story get in the way. The other thing is, you notice the headline here: Republicans hit Andrew Gillum over 2016 hurricane response. Trump never mentioned it in that comment you just saw. There wasn't a word of it. So Andrew Cuomo is just sort of making it up as he goes along.
the fact that it's not true. I preside over a city that is experiencing right now a 5-year low in our crime rate. The hardworking men and women who...
The 5-year low, and sounds as though it's been coming down all these years. The crime rate in Tallahassee spiked under this man's leadership. Okay, the crime rate there went up and up and up, and lately ICE has been in there cracking down, hauling people out of there and cleaning up the streets for them. There's been a lot of federal money going in there to clean up Tallahassee because this buffoon was unable to do it.
you may be able to see behind me, they deserve better from their commander-in-chief. They don't deserve to be reduced to partisan politics.
Like I said, Trump never mentioned anything about the hurricane or anything about their response to it. He hasn't said a word. So this is a totally bullshit story, but that's what you come to expect from Andrew Cuomo. And that's it. See you all next time. Bye.